Good morning, y'all. This your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing today? Saturday, y'all know what it is. So, first give the shout outs and then get into what I'm going to talk about. First person gonna give a shout out to is Smart Plays TV. Smart Plays TV. Welcome to my channel. I saw your videos. It looks good. Next person give a shout out to is Gamers Enjoy Watching Too. Gamers Enjoy Watching Too. Welcome to my channel as well. I liked what I saw. Another person give a shout out to is Queen C Gaming. Queen C Gaming. I appreciate your comments. I'm glad you enjoyed what you saw. Next person is Turner Boy Gaming. Turner Boy Gaming. I liked your video. Check him out, y'all. He has some pretty good stuff on there. Another person is Bang Bang Potato Gaming. Bang Bang Tomato Gaming. Welcome to my channel. You had a good channel yourself. I liked what I saw, so check him out. Next person give a shout out to is Aya Game. Aya Game, welcome to my channel. Check her out. She seems cool. She has a pretty good channel. Another person is Cyrax Ninja 40. Cyrax Ninja 40. Thanks for your comment, bro. On when I was playing Ready to Rumble on Dreamcast, I appreciate you. Another person give a shout out to is Smokey Smoke. Smokey Smoke, check her out. Nice person, has a good channel, and she comes through every now and then. Another person give a shout out to is Deborah Catch It by Faith. Deborah Catch It by Faith. Thanks again for your support. Another person is 8413 King of Games. 8413 King of Games. Appreciate having you. Check him out. Cool person, has a good channel, and he's good people. Another person give a shout out to is Calvin Jr. Calvin Jr. Check him out. So far that game room's looking good, Calvin. Hope to see you get a little bit more games. But he's funny, entertaining, likes to make people laugh. Another person give a shout out to is One Up Woman. One Up Woman, check her out. Cool person, has a good channel. Likes to do live streams sometimes with herself and her family. Another person give a shout out to TB Cutie. TB Cutie, check her out. Nice person, has some good videos, and she's good people. So TB Cutie. Another person give a shout out to Lightsaber Samurai. Lightsaber Samurai, check him out. Cool person, has a good channel. Has some good videos, and also does live streams once a while. Another person, Brian Trusty. Brian Trusty, he plays some pretty good games himself. He's very professional on his channel, and he's entertaining himself. Another person is Alpha Nerd Entertainment. Alpha Nerd Entertainment, really cool person, has a good channel, good videos, and does live streams sometimes. Another person, Rockstar Nick 2000. Rockstar Nick 2000, another cool person, good people, and comes through and likes to play video games himself. Another person is Filippo. Filippo, check him out. He does live streams himself. He's good people, and he comes through and shows the appreciation. Another person, give a shout out to JLove81. JLove81, cool person, good channel, a lot of good stuff, and does live streams. So JLove81. Another person is Retro Gaming Star. Retro Gaming Star, cool, a really cool person, very positive, has a good channel, and does some pretty cool, has some pretty cool videos, and does live streams once in a while. Another person is Retro Star. Retro Star, check her out. She's cool. She's a cool person, has a good channel, has some good videos on retro gaming, and good people. Another person is KB211. KB211, check her out. Cool person, good channel, does live streams once in a while, comes through once in a while. Show the appreciation. Another person we're gonna give a shout out to is Ingeniouses. Ingeniouses, check him out. He's cool person. He comes through, show the appreciation. He's good people, and hope everything's going all right with you. Another person is Joe Quinn Paradis. Joe Quinn Paradis, check him out. Cool person. Likes video games. He comes through sometimes, and Appreciate you, bruh. Another another person give a shout out to is Nathan Gaiman. Nathan Gaiman, check him out. Cool person. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything going alright with you. But like I said, another cool person, good channel, and also another good gamer, and he's good people. Another person give a special shout out, and thanks to again Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Great, really great person, a gaming legend and a YouTube legend, and we miss you, bro. And as far as everybody else go, I want to say thank you guys, and welcome, and hope you guys continue to keep watching the videos, and you guys are the greatest, and I appreciate y'all. So yep, today's 6th day of the week, Saturday. It's basically pretty cold out there. I think grass cutting season's over pretty much, and basically got it. Hit the weights earlier this morning in the weight room, so had a pretty good workout and a pretty good sweat in. And I'm just chilling for right now. So what I'm going to get into, what I'm going to talk about is on how I built my gaming collection and whatnot. Or I could say how I rebuilt it. Got back into the retro games and how I build it up. However way I want to put it. So basically, it was back in 2011, I believe. Yeah, about maybe 2011, I believe. First thing I was playing with the Xbox 360 for a while or so. Had some pretty good games on there. I was playing it like every day. Until it got to the point where it kept on getting red rings, and then I would always tell my stepdad has a red ring, so we take it in, and we always got to replace a few times, and then then we had a few more red rings on there, so it's just like I just got sick. I just got kind of frustrated and got tired of messing around with it, so I stopped playing the Xbox 360. So my mind decided to go back. So basically, ever since I had my first job and whatnot, as a as an office cleaning type, as an office cleaning dude, I had more than enough money basically. So I decided I was going to get back into the retro games. Now, of course, I started off with the Sega Genesis. Now, basically, Sega Genesis wise, I bought the Sega Genesis Nomad, of course, and then I looked it up. I wanted to start off with that, and I looked it up, and it looked really good. You could play Sega Genesis cartridges on there. The screen looked pretty good, and the 6-button controller type of way. Batteries wise, basically, you had two choices there. You could use AA batteries, but if you use the AA batteries, you would want to get at least a plug-in, a cord to plug into the wall with it, so that way it'll keep the thing going. And there was a chargeable battery for that Nomad too that I kept searching and searching for, but could never find it. And the chargeable battery, basically, I seen it on a video where this guy had a Nomad, and even in his sleep and when he woke up, he left it on 24/7. And the Nomad, it was still on and running and working 24/7. It was still on, didn't cut off, didn't shut down or nothing. And that was with the chargeable battery he had. So I'm thinking, wow. So basically, I started, I bought the Sega Genesis Nomad. Then that's when I started, buying and collecting that Sega Genesis games. Now, it was pretty good. Now, when I got tired of basically sitting on the couch and plugging it into the wall, I had decided I wanted to get a Sega Genesis console, and that's when I got the Sega Genesis Model 3. Now, why did I get the Model 3 at first was because, and this was back when I was living at home with my mom and, stepdad and whatnot. Because the TV that I had downstairs, it was kind of like a big widescreen Sony TV. And it was kind of hard to move, and that cable cord was kind of in there very tight. Because I figured that if I had got the Model 1 or Model 2 at that time, I would have had to play around with it and go through all that, and I didn't want to have to, go through all of that, trying to move that TV and trying to get that cable cord out of there, and it would have been a lot of work. excuse me, sorta. So why I got the Model 3 was because the Model 3 was easier. You plug it into the wall, with the one cord, and then it had the AV cords, like the red, like the yellow and white cord, and like right there to like and like right there the slots for the red, white, and yellow cord was like right there and on that TV, so it was easier that way. And then put it on TV video, then the game came on and it worked. Now I was working for a while, but then I wound up getting another one because when I was playing a few certain games, it would like basically like shut off and like reset, the whole game would reset. So I bought another one. So I was playing the Sega Genesis Model 3 for a while, and then last year I just bought the Model 3 for a while. Then I decided to get the Model 1 last year because the Model 1 brings back mad memories. Of course, I told you guys, because that's the model I had back when I was a kid, years ago in the 90s when I was a kid and whatnot. And I had a lot of games for the Sega Genesis as well. I can remember some of the certain games that I had for it, and some others I probably don't remember, but I had a good amount for it, and that's why I bought the Model 1 again, and it's working pretty good, like as we all speak, and probably going to be like a couple other games I'm looking to get for Genesis, and I'll probably have to get something else to start putting those games in because that cabinet's like getting like super full with them Genesis games. So, but back to what I was saying. Now after I was kind of done collecting games for the Model 3 for the Sega Genesis, I had moved on to the Sega Dreamcast, and like I said, when I bought the Sega Genesis and the Sega Dreamcast, this was back in 2014. So I moved on to the Sega Dreamcast, and first game I got on the Sega Dreamcast was House of the Dead 2. When I found out House of the Dead 2 was on Dreamcast, I got excited. I was like, "What?" And that's based off of an arcade too. So that was my first game on the Dreamcast, and I believe second game was Ready to Rumble. And then I started getting like I was playing those more, and then I was getting more and more games for the Dreamcast until basically I got to the max the max on the max limit of the games that was made on Sega Dreamcast. So I was playing the Sega Dreamcast for that whole year, and then through 2015 as well, and 2016 a little bit. Then I decided that once I was kind of tired playing the Dreamcast a little bit, then I decided to move on to a PlayStation 1. Because there was some games on this PlayStation 1 I didn't know about back when I was a kid. So I started collecting games on the PlayStation 1. I was playing that for a while. And then after when I was you know, you know, after I had collected all the PlayStation games for PlayStation 1, and I started playing that for a little bit. Then I had got it in, then I had one point, bought a Nintendo 64. And there was a couple games I had on Nintendo 64 and whatnot, and I was gonna like, keep it and play, one more game I was probably gonna get on there was Super Mario. It was Mario Kart. When I was looking to get Mario Kart on N64 on Amazon, I said it was $40. I'm like, $40, and I know that's probably one of the best popular games that was made on N64. So I was looking like, okay, now what other system would I want? If when I, am I gonna keep this N64? Or do I want to get something else? So I'm looking at GameCube, and GameCube was around that same price. I'm saying, oh man, I could consider this as my Christmas present because you might as well just buy this GameCube and get some games for it. So I don't know. So call me crazy, but I had basically, once I bought my GameCube and whatnot, and instead of me like, ordering games one by one on Amazon, I thought a faster way was like, okay, I had actually traded my N64 in for how many games that I bought on GameCube. So they gave me a deal at the exchange that if I trade all the the N64 and the rest of the stuff in, they gave me a good deal on how many games I could buy for GameCube. So that's how I started with the GameCube. So I had traded my N64 and then bought the GameCube, and with a certain amount of games that I wanted and that I bought. And I was collecting games for the GameCube, and I was playing the GameCube for a while or so. Then I was looking back on PlayStation 2 and thinking like, man, remember when I used to have a PlayStation 2? Like, some of the games I want to start playing again, like GTA 3, this game, that game. And I'm looking at all these games that they had on, PS2 that most of these games I didn't even know about at the time or didn't have and never played. So that's when I started collecting games on the PlayStation 2, on PS2 as well. And then I was playing that for a while. And then I started buying more games on the PS2, and then I was buying some more Genesis games as well, because GameCube, basically, like I said, I basically got mostly all the games that I really wanted on GameCube. So there's really no more games on GameCube that I want and that I really see, because PlayStation 2 got more games than that. Got more games than GameCube, really. So that's why I made that video one time when I said I like playing PS2 a little better than GameCube, though. So that was it. So that's where I went from there. Collecting more games on PS2. Bought a couple more Genesis games just by watching Dr. Josh play his Genesis and whatnot, and got me ideas on the games that I wanted for Genesis. And then around Christmas time on 2018, as you guys seen on on Christmas Day, actually, when I made that Saturday video, that's when my woman, she bought me. First, I thought she had only bought me the SNES Classic, but she said, "Wait, there's another present." And then it was the NES Classic, and that's when I've got that's when you guys see me with both of the NES and SNES Classic games. So, and that's when I showed it off on Saturday. I'm thinking, oh, I gotta make a shout out video, and I gotta make what my woman just got me. So that was an exciting moment right there for me. That Christmas Day on 2018, when I was holding that NES and that SNES Classic in both of my hands. I'm like, oh man, here it is, here it go. So that was an exciting moment. So basically that's how it really started. That's how it started when with me, going back to the retro games and collecting building and collecting my games and going back to retro games, really. So after the first couple of my Xbox 360s had was dying out, which was like 2011, 2012 was when I actually bought the Nomad and started recollecting Sega Genesis games, and then I was playing that for about a year. And then it might have been 2013 or 2014, like I said, when I bought the Genesis Model 3. So that's pretty much how I, started recollecting retro games again. So, but yeah, that's pretty. But yeah, that's all really have to talk about. And like I said, that's really what you see is what I got as far as my game collection goes. So like I said, I'm looking to definitely get some more of any games I could think of. So. But otherwise, this all I really got to talk about. This your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy, and I hope to see you guys later on or next week. Peace and I'm out, and I hope you guys like what y'all saw, so y'all know what to do. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.